as well, Jessica and Pilates. So we're just gonna start standing. Let's just round the spine. Take a deep inhale, breathing into the back of the lungs, and then exhale, lengthen the body back to upright. So rounding the spine. And then slowly come back to upright. Round through your spine, just a small rounding, and then coming back to upright. Let's do that 2 more times. Round and lengthen. And we're gonna make that a little bit bigger of a movement, so we'll round a little bit further down. Let's take a deep exhale here, hollowing out through our abdomen, and then slowly coming back to upright. Reach those hands up to the sky and extend through your spine. And then we're gonna round the spine, coming down, and then slowly coming back to upright. Lengthen the body, inhale, extend through your spine, and then round, just getting that spine moving, feeling the blood flow going. Inhale and deep exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Round and extend. Go ahead and inhale, round, flex through the spine, hollow out through the abdomen, and lengthen the body, grow tall, extend through the spine, grow tall. Good. And then bring those hands back down to your side. So again, a little bit more glute focus today. We're gonna take 1 foot, step it forward. So I'm taking my right foot, might look like my left later. And I'm gonna try and plant my back heel flat on the mat. I'm also gonna take a look at this back foot and make sure it's not externally rotated. I'm gonna face it straight ahead and parallel. And then I'm just gonna take my hands, I'm gonna reach them down to the floor, feeling my glute activate on my bent side. And then I'm gonna reach up to the sky and feel the front of my hip open and lengthen. So I'm gonna reach down and back up. I'm gonna reach down and back up. And if you're already joining me in this flow, hopefully you're already feeling that body start to warm up. Reach down and back up. Reach down and back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach down and back up. 1 more. Reach down and up. And so as we hold up here, we're just gonna lean towards that bent leg, coming back to center. Lean towards that back leg and come back to center. So as we lean towards our bent leg, we want to feel this nice lateral stretch of our side body and come back up. So side bend and come back up. So we've already gone kind of through our flexion, our extension. We're just getting a little bit of lateral movement within our spines. And 2 more. And 1. Coming back to center. So we're just going to take those hands, reach them forward. Start to feel this weight in your front leg. And see if you can maybe start to bring that back leg to a hover. And then lower it back down. Bring that leg up. And lower back down. Bring the leg lifted up. Working on that balance. Coming back down. So think about your inner thigh, outer thigh working together here. Also feel that triangle base of support through that right foot. So weight in the heel. Ball the big toe. Ball the pinky toe to help with that balance. And breathe. Good. And let's do that 2 more times. On this next, we're going to hold it. So find your balance. Thanks for joining. And lower that left leg and lift. Lower and lift. You're going to feel this work into your standing leg. That's our stabilizer, helping to keep us upright. Good. We're going to keep your pelvis square to the floor, so I'm not opening and rotating towards you guys, right? Square to the floor and open and close. Good. 3 more. And 2. And on that next one, let's hold this back leg lifted and micro bends at the front right leg. Little bend and extend. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back to upright and step that foot back. Step your feet back together. Feels amazing, right? So we'll take your opposite foot, step it forward. So front leg bent. Back foot, remember, working not to have it externally rotated. Try to get parallel so your toes face straight ahead, lined up with our pelvis and our torso. And we're just gonna reach down to the floor, feeling this glute lengthen and activate, and then reach up to the ceiling, to the sky, feeling your other hip open and lengthen, which we all need if you've been sitting at all this week. So reach down and back up. Reach down and back up. Good. Focus on that breath, keeping that core engaged. Say hi to Ziggy. Good. Down and back up. Deepening into that breath, lengthening through that glute. Let's do this 2 more times. Good. And on that next one, we'll hold it upright. So as we hold it upright, I'm going to lean toward you guys, leaning towards my bent leg, going my opposite side open and lengthen, and then back to center. Lean and center. So as I lean, I'm thinking about my inner thighs activating, helping to prevent me from falling over, as well as keeping my feet flat on the mat. And we'll do 3 more. And 2. 1 more time. Come back to center, so bring those hands out in front of you. So start to feel that weight in your front leg. Feel that glute activate, and then see if you can take that foot off the floor, and then come back down. Reach it up, and back down. Maybe you're barely hovering that back foot off the floor, that's okay. Honor your bodies, go where you can today. Every day is different, right? You've probably been taking like a crazy amount of classes online from all of us fitness professionals out there. Yeah, we gotta keep everyone moving. 3 more. And 2. On that next one, we'll hold that lift. Good, hold it. Remember, try to keep that pelvis square to the floor, and let's micro bend this standing leg. Little bends for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and set that foot down, shake it out. Good. Whew. Let's work on some more lateral work. So I'm going to take my leg, cross it in front of my other one. I'm going to soften my knees and then lengthen back to upright, just so I have a good standing position with my feet and my thighs. So my feet are planted firmly on the floor, heel, ball the big toe, ball the pinky toe. And I'm going to take my hand up to the ceiling, so that's that same leg that's crossed in front of me. Other hand reaches the floor, and we're going to laterally side bend and come back up. Laterally side bend and come back up. So I'm thinking about stretching as I lean over, but then I'm thinking about working through this side to bring me back to upright. And breathe, yeah. And 3 more. And 2. On this next one, let's hold it over, and we're just gonna go halfway up and halfway down. Halfway up and halfway down. Nice. Come back to upright, and we'll switch sides. So open those legs, take your other leg, cross it in front, soften the knees, and then lengthen the legs back to upright. So think about that weight in your heel, ball the big toe, ball the pinky toe, hand to the ceiling, same leg that's crossed in front, other hand down to your side, and laterally flex, and come back to upright. So remember, we're lengthening through the side as we go over, but also working through this side to bring us back to upright. So reach, and back to upright. Reach, and back to upright. Nice. Deepening into your breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. Hug through those inner thighs, feel those activate. And let's do 3 more. And 2. On this next one, we'll hold it over and little pulses halfway up and halfway down. Thinking about contracting through this side body to help us move for 3, 2, 1, and then come back to upright, and we'll open those legs wide. So let's just externally rotate the thighs, and we're just gonna squat down and back up. Squat down and back up. Squat down and back up for 3. Good, opening up into those hips. And 2 more. On this next one, let's go ahead and hold it down. And as we hold it down, we're just gonna do little pulses. Little pulses. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand all the way back to upright, inch those feet back together. So we're gonna take this, I would say like we're gonna externally rotate, step out to the side, lunge, come back in, and then other side, and lunge, and back in. So heating up that body, focusing on the breath, externally rotating into that thigh, and activating to that inner thigh and glute to help bring you back to upright. Feels amazing, right? Feels so good. Everything's a lot warmer now. Nice. And let's hold on to this other side. So we'll hold over and little pulses. Little pulses. Come back in and other side. And little pulses. Nice. Come back in, step those feet together. Let's turn to face towards our mat. And we're just gonna nod our chin to our chest, walk ourselves down, tiger crawl, walk it out. Good. Come into this nice all fours position, but I have my knees in a hover. If you need to, they just can come down to the floor, so honor your body. Shoulder right over that wrist. My knees are below my hips. And I'm going to tap my knees down and back up. Tap down and back up. Tap down and back up. Good. For 5 and 4, keeping that core engaged. 3, 2, hold your knees into a hover. Right knee, then left knee. Right knee taps, then left knee taps. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more time to each side, and then bring those knees back down. So we're going to come into a modified plank position. And if you're up to it, feel free to do this in a full plank. But I'm just going to draw my hips down towards the floor, so my body is in a nice long diagonal. We're going to do a tricep push-up. So keeping your glutes, your hamstrings, your core, your back muscles all active. Bend the elbows, press back up. Bend and press up. Deepening into that breath, keeping the hip bones hugging in, belly button pulling to your spine. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it down. Little pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way back to upright. Sit back into a little child's pose, stretch that spine. Roll your body back to upright. Bring your butt onto that mat. Sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna roll your spine down to the mat. So once our spine is down, we're gonna have both feet planted firmly on the floor. Let's come into a Pilates first position. Heels stay there, toes apart. And of course, go a little wider with your feet if you need to, but otherwise heels together, and lift your hips up and back down. Lift up and back down. Good. Deep inhale, deep exhale, focusing on that breath and engaging into your glutes. Squeeze your butt as your hips lift. Release the squeeze as you lower. So engage up, release down. Engage up, release down. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll hold those hips lifted like an old-fashioned typewriter. Shift your hips to the right, center, left, and center. Shift to the right, center, left, center. Come back through the middle, and then just lift those hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly lower back down. This time, we're gonna take the bottoms of the feet together. And if this doesn't feel good, just stay where you were before. So bottoms of the feet together, bring those feet down to the floor so the side of my pinky toe is resting on the mat. My knees are just a little bit lifted here. Lengthen the spine still. Engage my glutes. Lift your hips up and back down. Lift up and down. Focusing on that breath. And we'll do that for 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, hold your hips lifted and little pulses up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Hug those knees to your chest. Roll your body back to upright. So we're going to flip over, coming onto your hands and your knees. Hand again below the shoulder, long torso. Good. And we're going to take your leg and we're going to open it out to the side and then kick it back. Open to the side and kick back. Open out and back. Open out and back. So as you're moving, we're going to keep the pelvis and the rest of the body from moving so everything is staying stable. And think about engaging into your glute to help you lift that leg. Good. And 3 more sets of these. 2. And then on this next one, we're just going to hold it out,
small little circles, small circles. So think about moving your femur, your leg bone within the hip socket. Thanks for joining. And then reverse. Go the opposite way. Remember, we can always catch this later live or visit my YouTube channel for more videos. Check out my website, jessicaannpilates.com. Bring that leg back in, reach that leg up, and pulse it up. Keeping my foot flexed like I'm standing on the ceiling. Should feel that opposite butt cheek working as well. 3 more. 2, 1, and then bring that leg down. In between, we're just gonna lay on our bellies. So hands kind of in a goal pull shape. I'm gonna lift my upper body up and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So keeping my pubic bone down, lengthen my legs. Inhale and exhale. So feel free to stay here. Otherwise, lift and hold. Reach the hands overhead. Circle back and bend and lower. Lift up, reach, circle, bend, and lower. Lift up, reach, circle, bend, and lower. 2 more. 1 more. And then press back up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that other side of our leg. So all fours position. I'm gonna take that leg, open it out, open it back. Open out and back. Again, we're gonna keep that pelvis and your upper body from moving, focusing on the breath. Good. We're having a lot of fun now, right? You guys feeling everything working? Breathe. We're gonna keep that core engaged, so hip bones hug in, belly button draws to the spine, and stay lifted out of those armpits. Lengthen your neck. And let's do 3 more sets of those. Good, 1 more. And then our next one, let's hold that leg out from your hip socket, small little circles. And then reverse. Bring that leg back in, keeping that foot flexed, kick it back up to the ceiling, and pulse it up. Engage that glute, lift out the armpits, draw that rib cage up. And then bring that leg back down, and let's lay back down onto our bellies. Good. So I'm gonna lift my arms and lower. So my arms are hugged into my side, palms by my chest. Lift and lower. If you need to, just keep your hands on the mat and press yourself up. Inhale and exhale. Let's layer onto this one, lifting the legs and the upper body and down. Lift and lengthen and back down. So imagine that you're going longer through your spine as you lift yourself up. And 3 more. And 2. Hold it up, reach the arms back, and swim with those legs. Reach the arms a little higher, reach them to your toes. Circle the arms around, and then lower yourself down, press back up. Let's just do a couple cat-cows. Releasing the spine after that. Good. So we're gonna go into some side body work next. So coming onto your forearm, and my knees are bent. I'm gonna try and line them up with my body. So my ankles are glued together. And as we lift, I'm also gonna lift my top leg. So if you need to, just keep that down. And your top hand can be on the floor or at your hip. So we're gonna lift up, open, close, and back down. Lift up at the armpit, open, close, and back down. Lift, open, close, and back down. Yeah, nice, good. Open, close, and back down. Lifting from that bottom hip, feel that hip lift a little higher. Every time, stay lifted out of that armpit. Nice, good. And breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Focusing on connecting into that breath. Shoulder out of that ear. Good. And 3, 2, and let's hold this next one up for the fun stuff and just open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. So much fun, right? Let's do the other side. We must repeat. So forearm comes down. I'm bringing those legs back so they're more lined up with my body. Elbow below my shoulder, shoulder the ear, lifting out the armpit. So again, remember, as we lift, we're gonna open that top leg. So we're gonna lift up, open, close, and back down. Lift, open, close, and back down. Focusing on that breath. Good. And they feel amazing. But remember, activate through that bottom butt cheek as well to help get those hips up. And then feel this top glute helping to open that top leg. Lift, open, close, and down. Nice. And we're feeling amazing. Remember, if you missed this live video, again, catch it on my YouTube channel. Check out the link in my profile for more information. The link is on my website to my YouTube channel. 3 more. And 2. Let's hold this next one up. And we're going to open and close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring everything back down. Let's roll back onto our backs. Good. So I'm going to stay propped up off my forearms. You could do this with straight arms as well, but we're going to do it here today. So open up at your collarbone so I'm not sinking down to my chest. I want to lift out of that back armpit. I'm going to bring my legs up to tabletop. I'm going to drop my legs to the left, straighten the legs, bend, center, right, kind of like a can-can dance, right? Good. Open, left, center, right, can-can, and breathe. So think about the lower part of your body from your hips doing this movement. Feeling those obliques engage a little bit more. Nice. Connecting into that breath. Stay lift out those armpits. I know it's easy to start to sink into them. Remember, deep inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Moving from that torso. Good. So on this next one, let's hold over to where you started. Hold over, and we're just going to open and close those legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it back in. Other side, drop it over. Reach it out. Open and close for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Good. And lower down to a crunch. Grab your shins. We're going to reach that leg out. Outside hand holds outside ankle. Inside hand on the knee. Pulse it in for 2. And switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, lengthen and switch. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, lengthen and switch. Good. Remember, nothing moves besides those legs and your arms moving. Torso is stable. If you need to, lower that head down. One more time to each side. And then if you can, hands behind the head, reach those legs up and lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keeping that core engaged. No pressure on the neck. My abs are helping to hold my head up. 3 more. And 2. And 1 more. Hug those legs in. Roll yourself up. Flip yourself over 1 more time. Round and extend. Round and extend. 2 more. Let's come into a nice fun plank position here. Good. If you can, step 1 foot up to your ankle, then the other. Otherwise, come up how you need to. Sit down to a nice squat and then stand up to tall. Hope you guys are feeling incredibly amazing after this workout. If you enjoyed it, again, send me a DM, comment below, or check out the link in my profile for more information. And join me again tomorrow. So if you have a foam roller, we're gonna do a little Friday rolling it out. So grab your foam roller, watch out for me popping on live. And if you do happen to miss it, don't worry. Again, I will post it live for 24 hours, and then you can find it on my YouTube channel. Whew. That was a good workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and can't wait to see you again. Thanks for joining.